Here, post-game NCAA Division III Women's Basketball Tournament second round. Hope College victorious over Washington St. Louis, advanced to face Christopher Newport next weekend in the sectional semifinals at a site to be determined. Here with head coach Brian Morehouse, Madison, Geers, Jacquelyn, Schwark, and Kenedy, Schoonveld. Coach Morehouse, if you could begin an opening statement, and then we'll ask some questions.
Yes, absolutely. First of all, congratulations to Washington on a tremendous season. Coach Henderson, great job of installing her system in taking over for Nancy Fahey, and I think that program is going to continue to move ahead and excel at a really high level. She does a great job of coaching. First of all, just want to give a shout out to my assistant coaches for great scouts all weekend long. They put us in the right positions all weekend long, and I think it started with Cuss last night, and today happened to be Cully. And we just, our kids locked in on a scouting report. And other than giving up 12 straight layups in the last 5 minutes of the game when we were making free throws and they just dribble down and make a layup, I think we defended pretty well. I mean, 43%, that's one of the highest, most efficient teams in the United States offensively. Shoot 46% from the field and 42% from the three-point line, and they're just really, really efficient. And I thought we got on a good run at the end of the first half to build our lead to 13, and then I thought that we came out in the second half and took their best shot in the first 5 minutes, extended our lead a little bit, and then hung on down the stretch.
Coach, the beginning of the fourth quarter was about the time that they usually make their next run, when they were, kind of swinging back, and you guys held them scoreless for the first 4 minutes of the fourth quarter. What did you guys do so well right there?
I just think that we locked in on our scouting report, and I think specifically we rebounded the ball well. I mean, they shot it, and they're a good rebounding team, but I think they shot it, and when we finished possessions today, I thought that in the first half the ball bounced their way on some 50-50 balls. The ball rolled loose a couple times. It wasn't for lack of effort, but in the second half I thought we got a couple of those 50-50 balls. I thought a couple times in the second half the defensive rebound came off, and it was a little awkward, and our kids found a way to come down with it. So first 4 minutes of the third quarter, I think, was a combination of two things. Pretty efficient on offense, but really efficient on defense to hold them to one and done.
Right. Kenedy obviously had a huge game, career high today. Just what was it like playing on this stage in your hometown? I mean, obviously yesterday you kind of got, you got a little preview with your guys' first round match, but you obviously had a huge game. What was that? What was the stage like here for you?
Definitely a little nerve-wracking. Wasn't sure what to expect. Super fun being at home. Our home crowd is always crazy, tons of energy. But it was just a lot of fun. It's a fun stage. Playing for our seniors now, and we're playing for each other, so it was just so much fun to come out and give our best effort in front of our home crowd and have a fun game together.
Playing downhill, Kenedy, their coach talked about your ability to get up and attack with the basket. Was that something in the scouting report to make sure you guys are really aggressive going to the basket?
Yeah, we worked a lot throughout this whole week attacking baseline. We scouted really well. Cust had that on our scouting report all week, so that was a big part of it. And we just wanted to keep them guessing, take them off the dribble and pull up, take them off the dribble and kick outside for a three. So, yeah, definitely part of our scouting.
And then Jacquelyn, defensively, obviously Holland is a terrific player and a tough guard, but you guys collectively as a group, between you and Frankie and Ashley and Olivia, just talk about what you guys try to do, just not really with the rebounding in particular, to not let her maybe get even more on track than she already was.
Yeah, she is a tremendous basketball player, one of the best I've ever been matched up against. So credit to her for just being really good. It took a lot of us had opportunities to guard her tonight, so that's cool that, you can throw different people at her. But yeah, it helps to get her off the boards for sure. So she's gonna get hers because she's a really good player, but we play team defense. It's not just on us as post, but as a team, we were able to kind of control her and with box outs, and she does get a lot of her points on offensive rebounds and putbacks. So getting her off the glass, whether that was the post that was guarding her or if we're in rotation, our guards boxed her out too. So keeping her off the glass was hugely critical to, keep her under control.
But Jackie was the best.
Yeah.
And that's why she's here right now, because she was our best post defender on on number 42. You know, we rotate a lot of kids, but Jackie had the most success, I thought, did the best job of doing her work early, getting in the front. She might not be taller than the other ones, but she really understands our system and never got pinned. So I thought it was really important that she be recognized. She had a heck of a game. I know people look offensively, but I thought defensively she did a really nice job on that kid.
Thanks, Mom.
And then Madison, to close it out, you guys hit your free throws a season high as a team at the foul line. What was key? Is that something you guys have been talking or working on, or is that something everybody individually does? I mean, you guys came through, you know, to answer their layups with those big free throws. With, you know, you guys been able to keep that safe control.
You know, I think a lot in practice this week. You know, we did do our free throws, but after our free throws the other night, we did a little extra, you know, today and shoot around and stuff like that. But, you know, it all comes down to focus and being confident in ourselves because we are a good free throw shooting team, as long as we, you know, are confident up there. So I think we focus on that a lot too.
All right, Coach, can you talk a little bit about just Kenedy's poise as a freshman in this kind of situation? I mean, she's sitting here talking so matter-of-factly about, you know, having a 25-point career-high game in the NCAA tournament. Just what has it been like watching her, the poise side of things?
Well, I think she comes out of a very good basketball program fundamentally. I think Crystal Strickland and the Holland Christian program did an amazing job in just really making sure that they were fundamentally sound. She played in a number of big games when she was in high school, but she's also been in this atmosphere. She's been here to watch our games before, and I think she's just an incredibly humble, hardworking young lady who just doesn't get fazed. I mean, she says, "Oh, it's a little nerve-wracking," but you know, you don't really see it on her face. And I think after she gets hit the first time and knocked around a little bit, which is I think she likes, and all of a sudden she is ready to roll and just super poised. She's like that in all facets of her life, academically, spiritually, on the basketball court. Just a really poised young woman and somebody that we can certainly be proud of to say is at Hope College.
All right, Madison, obviously, you know, being a senior, you have the freshman class come in, and you're not necessarily sure what to expect, but can you just talk about what you've seen in her growth this year?
I've just been so proud of every single one of them. But, you know, Kenedy's came into this program, and she's worked so incredibly hard every single day. I mean, she competes every day. She makes everyone better around her. And, you know, that's what being in this culture at Hope College is about, especially in our program. And I'm proud of her for bringing it every single day. So.
And then, Jacquelyn, talk about the crowd tonight again, just kind of the energy and the boost that they gave you guys. And, you know, hopefully, you guys would love to play some more games next weekend.
That'd be
we'll
awesome.
Find out. But just talk about that and what they guys meant to you from a player's perspective this weekend.
Yeah, it is incredible. There is no better place in the country to play than Holland, Michigan. We love our fans. We are so grateful for them to come out and not just watch the game, but they get so into it. Like, you just feel like when you're on the court, everybody in the stands like has your back, and it's just fun to play in such a high energy atmosphere. So to see community members and students and kind of a mix of everybody come together tonight and just get behind us was so much fun to play in DeVos Fieldhouse.
Kenedy, watch you coach it. We have, like we said before, I talked about your ability to drive downhill. As she said, that's what they were so focused on. And then she was like, and then you hit a couple outside shots and we just didn't know what to do. How big were, I mean, obviously driving is a big part of your game, but how big were those outside shots to kind of spread out today?
Well, actually, yesterday I shot the ball so poorly, and so before the game, I talked to Jackie, actually, and was like, please give me a pep talk, because yesterday was so bad, and I'm carrying that with me. And she was like, hey, I believe in you, this team believes in you, and everyone else believes in you, and they want you to take that shot. So you just go up there, don't think about it, and take it. So I took that with me, and the first couple of them went in, so that was huge for my confidence moving forward, but also I think just for our offense in general, once we started hitting those outside shots, we could go downhill a little bit and threw them off. So.
And that's our season in a nutshell, honestly. That is our season in a nutshell. You know, an upperclassman, a senior or junior, taking a young player under their wing, and instead of saying, hey, wait your turn, instead of, you know, get in line, instead of, you know, hey, I got this, I'll lead us, you know, they just live into these young kids, and whether it's in practice and they're pulling them aside. I mean, I didn't know what was going on. I look out there, I'm like, well, you guys might want to get some shots up in pregame, you know, and instead they're just chatting out there, and I'm like, I think we might want to shoot a couple free throws after last night. And no, they're just talking, keep talking and keep talking. I'm like, what are they talking about? Well, now, thank you. Good job.
No.
Preaching,
it's
Jack.
all
keep
her.
Preaching.
It's all her. It's all her. It just needs a little encouragement sometimes.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.